I'm going to show you the 3 types of lead magnets you can create in order to generate tons of leads for the clients you are working with. And I'm also going to show you what goes into each and every one of them, so you have the best possible chances of creating a high converting and valuable lead magnet, guys. So let's get right into the lesson on the 3 types of lead magnets, guys. So there are 3 types of lead magnets, as I already told you, that I want to talk about in this video. And I will start with the ones that aren't as good, and I will finish this video with the best lead magnet out there, guys. So this should be very interesting. Starting with the first one, the lead magnet number 1, templates, guys, This is where you or your client creates a free template of some sort, and this can be like an outline for a free training plan, for example, if it's like a fitness coach, or like a nutrition plan or something, And I am also going to give you a few examples for this. So one I already talked about. For fitness coaches, this can be a free training plan, For business coaches, this can be a content plan, funnel plan, or dream avatar worksheet of some sort. These are like 3 examples for templates a business coach can provide. And for a life coach or like mental health coach, this can be a morning or evening routine or like a journaling template, Just for you guys as some inspiration on what templates you can provide for like certain niches, And to really drive this point home, guys, this is the weakest form of lead magnets, And I am going to explain to you why that is. So, lead magnets are mostly something that beginners profit from, And they need new information in order to start their transformation, But the problem is that these templates only give value in terms of implementation, not new information. So they get something they can fill out themselves, like giving them an easier time because they have like a template, but they don't know what to fill in there, They don't get any new information, And also, which is like very worth mentioning, they would have to fill it out for themselves, making it a do-it-yourself template, which is again the worst form of value, guys. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, what DIY, do-it-yourself, really means, I am going to show this to you on the next slide, guys. So this is a very important concept, guys. It's very interesting. So there are like 3 forms of like giving value. And basically the first one is like do it yourself. So basically this is where you provide content to someone, basically like YouTube videos like I do right now. And I give some information to you guys. So yeah, you need to create those outreaches and you need to do this and that, So basically, I give you some information, but you entirely have to do the implementation on yourself, So it's like a do-it-yourself kind of thing, But the next better stage will be something like done with you coaching. So if you guys had the opportunity to go onto a call with me and I sit on your outreaches with you when it comes to like copywriting and stuff, and I review your stuff and so on, it basically becomes like a more valuable service because now it's like a done with you kind of value offering or like a service, And the ultimate stage will be the done for you kind of service, So this is basically as an agency where you say to someone, okay, I am going to do like the whole landing page for you. You don't have to do anything, So the ultimate form is always like done for you, where you create something for someone, you do it for them. Done with you is where you do it together with him, and do it yourself is where he has to do it completely on his own, So for like this do-it-yourself kind of training plan template, they would have to fill out everything themselves, which is like the worst form. So yeah, that's very important to understand, guys. And now to lead magnet number 2, ebooks, guys. So we can also call these reports or guides, And this is where you or your client creates a free ebook or guide giving value on a specific mechanism that will help the consumer improve his life, So let's say it's like the niche of fitness creators, And the specific mechanism they are going to teach will be something like the vegan diet, Of course, you can't teach like everything about fitness in this video. You can only teach so much in like a 15-minute video, like ebook, not video, sorry. because you always have to choose like a specific mechanism. You can't teach everything in such a short video, right? And for fitness coaches, this can be something like the ultimate guide on training at home, or like the 10 biggest workout mistakes beginners make ebook, or nutrition for beginners full guide, So these are like examples for fitness coaches. For business coaches, this can be something like the 5-step guide to attracting clients through social media, like in an ebook or like a report kind of, or like the full funnel building guide telling you exactly how to build funnels yourself, blah, 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 And for life mental health coaches, this can be 7-day guide to inner peace and mental clarity, or like the anti-stress playbook, just some examples for you guys, just some inspiration so you understand what works in particular niches, So yeah, for skincare coaches, this can be like 15 products for a pure skin, like in a beautiful kind of PDF and like designed with Canva or something, and all of those products like kind of listed, That's also like a very good lead magnet, And this already is a way better form of a lead magnet, guys, because this one gives the beginner new information that will help him solve problems in his transformation journey, guys, So he will receive new information. Now, to lead magnet number 3, free video training. And this, in my opinion, is the best one you can do out there, guys. I never do ebooks and I never do any templates, because this one simply is the best one in my opinion. I am going to explain to you why that is, So this is where the creator you work with records a free video training. Of course, you can't record it yourself. Teaching a specific mechanism that will help the consumer improve his life. Basically, this video will give him value, So, of course, again, you can't teach everything about fitness in just one video. You will talk about nutrition in the video, just a specific mechanism, because the video can only be so long, And yeah, so you can help him by creating like the outline for him, not a script, always the outline. And if you don't understand the difference between those two, basically a script is where you write everything word for word. But this one is bad because he will just read through everything, kind of memorize it, and it won't be like his own authentic, genuine voice, and it will sound like very robotic and kind of forced. So what you have to do is instead is you have to create an outline where you only have like the big kind of bullet points and headlines, and he will be able to fill in the words himself, So it will sound way more natural if you give him an outline rather than like a whole script, So yeah, that's very important to understand. So yeah, you have to create an outline so it really serves as a high converting, valuable lead magnet, And for fitness coaches, this can be the A to Z guide on resolving back pain as a video training, For business coaches, this can be the freelance brand scaling mini course, or like the drop shipping mini course. For life or mental health coaches, this can be rewire your negative thoughts mini course, just as an example. And this is the best form of a lead magnet, guys. And I am going to explain to you why that is. Because the attention span of the average human these days is extremely bad. So reading ebooks will be way harder than watching a clean edited video with some like visual effects teaching something face to face, And that's why VSLs have proven themselves to be money-making machines throughout multiple industries, guys. That's what you need to understand. VSLs are not just like for educational creators, consultancies, or like coaches. They are also working throughout multiple other industries, guys. Video sales letters are completely overpowered, And if you really want to nail these, like the free video trainings, there's an extra option, guys. That's the bonus of this video. Turning the free video training into a hidden VSL. And basically, guys, if you don't understand what a hidden VSL is, so the free video training will just be like giving out value and nurturing like the audience into like increasing like the whole lead temperature, so they are ultimately ready to buy the paid program, But with a hidden VSL, you also give them value, of course, but it's kind of structured in a way where you kind of not manipulate, but you kind of sell them on the dream. You kind of like show them case studies, you show them how nice everything is. If you learn like this specific mechanism or like business model, or if you lose weight, you will have a nice six-pack. You sell them on the dream, and yeah, you show them some results of like other students and stuff. So it's basically structured with like the ultimate goal to sell someone on the program, you know. Of course, value will be inside, but the ultimate goal is always to sell them on the program, you know. And yeah, the outline for like the hidden VSL looks something like this, guys. First stage being like the intro, of course, you know. So the coach will talk about why he is different from other people, and he will just introduce himself and talk about what he's doing in general, you know. Second stage will be calling out the dream avatar. So basically you say who this is for, you know. Yeah, and by the way, I'm this guy, and this video is for people looking to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months or something, blah, blah, blah. You basically just call out the dream avatar so they know it's like for them, you know. The third stage will be selling the dream. So you basically show them your own results and like case studies you've got for other people who lost so much weight. And it's so nice if you learn all these things. You basically just hype them up and show them what like the different side of life can look like, you know. Stage number 4 will be like the basic training portion. This is just like the normal value part. And of course, this one has to be extremely valuable, but not so much that they can go out on their own and do everything themselves. We only want to give them so much so they look at the coaching as like the perfect solution and they have to buy it, you know. So yeah, that's like the whole training portion. And the 5th part will be the conclusion plus like the CTA. So in this stage, you basically conclude something like, yeah, so this is one of the best business models, and you learned something already, you know, you can kind of try it yourself. But if you want even more sauce, and if you want to learn everything faster, go check out my coaching, blah, blah, blah. That's where I'm going to show you everything in a better and easier way, kind of, you know. So yeah, this is like the whole outline of like the hidden VSL kind of video training, you know. And of course, this is like a very vague outline, which is why you can add a few bullet points to each step to give your client some inspiration on what to say. So in total, you only have like 5 points right now, and to give like your client some more inspiration, you can like add a few bullet points, like 3 to 5 bullet points per stage, so he understands what he should talk about, you know. So yeah, it's like a very vague outline, but you can make it a little bit more specific, you know. And this is just another option to make a high converting free video training, guys, you know. So we have like the templates, we have the ebooks and guides, the free video training, and like the kind of hidden VSL free video training, you know. So these are all the forms of lead magnets you can provide if you really want to get huge results for the clients you are working with, guys. So if you want even more value on copywriting, outreach and stuff, feel free to check out the link in the bio. Basically, there's like a free 2-hour outreach masterclass, and there it's like my inner circle, the copy dominance school. You will learn to get your very first client in the next 4 to 8 weeks if you are willing to put in the work, and if you already have the service delivery side of things figured out. There are only 158 people in there, so there will be thousands of people in there. So you are still pretty early, and yeah, it's almost like a paid mentorship because I answer your questions in there, and I will review your outreaches. So yeah, it's overpowered. So yeah, hope to see you inside. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.